Welcome everybody, it's Rethink Gaming Sunday Night RPGs featuring Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. Thank you as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. If you want to support this content, please consider joining us on Patreon or checking out Rethink Gaming on DM's Guild. Let's begin. So, our party has been exploring the ancient necropolis trapped within the ice, as denoted by the symbol letter P. They've wandered up to a little tower. They've been systematically inspecting towers that seem to be keyed to the individual schools of magic, and are thinking that perhaps this is yet another one that can help them figure out the mystery. Just a slightly greater recap than that, it's been a couple weeks. We're escorting Villian Harpnell, one of the prominent researchers for the Arcane Brotherhood. She hopes to get the city flying again so that it can be turned over in whole, working to the Arcane Brotherhood for further research and study. This necropolis is part of an ancient race of wizards, since lost to the world, and this is kind of an interesting microcosm, trapped in time to a certain degree, of what life was like there. We've already had some fun with orchestras and past a museum and some things, so it's the kind of shenanigans that are going on tonight. Let's see here. We're looking for working on a map. For some reason I didn't pin it.
We had this Golden Dome theater, which was more planets, right? Kind of skipped that, and they were going to this observatory right here, as we called it last time.
Indeed, Rooney. Okay, so this conical tower is held relatively upright by a ring of arched buttresses. Expressionless humanoid figures stand in silence around it. The roof has a large, ragged hole where something large has smashed through. Get some people on the map here. Wait a minute. You guys are outside of the tower at the moment.
Yoink.
Yoink! Because there are men.
Oh.
Metal men. Get them arranged real quick here. May want to back up. Righty. Oh, I think I closed my encounter. Okay, So as you approach the area, you hear a voice in your own inner speaking voice in your mind say, "Halt! This area is off limits." What would you like to do?
So do we do the usual? Bash some heads?
I mean, that seems rational.
Or maybe Garen could try talking again.
Like how? Yeah. From where I'm at, no need to get closer to them before it's necessary. Like, how would one gain entry?
Do not get a response.
And how different are these? These things just kind of look like a lot of like variations of the same things we've encountered so far with the Moggen.
Yes, a few are differently shaped. I guess I need to tug these around. So, 3 are similar to the ones that you played football with. 3 are similar to the ones that defended the anvil. And 1 you've not seen before. Just kind of a hovering dude. No discernible armor or weapons on him.
Cool. And they seem to be just kind of Queen's Guard outside the palace, right? They're not really moving or
That's right. They are
looking at us in
obstructing
any kind of way.
access to the one entrance you can see to the tower.
Well, Sigurd, I think your plan of action is going to prove best in this scenario. Have at it.
Are you saying we should knock?
I am.
Let's see. We'll use that one. Okay. Initiatives are in except for Zeno, if we're doing that thing. And I guess Valiant.
Oh, Zeno not claimed?
Zeno is not claimed.
Anybody want him? Alright, I'll take him.
Okay. The Megan are going to wait for you to make the first move. Figure you're out.
Alright. See what we're gonna do here. I think he's going to rage. And I think this is an effect. Yeah. Can't find my... A Great Weapon Master, I guess, was... Was it manual? It's been a minute since we played.
I don't know how it was implemented.
There it is. Okay.
It is a hit.
Can you add 10 damage to that?
I can. So the Hypnos Magian takes 10 more damage. Okay,
And I'll
he's in
use
the red.
Same thing again. Alright, and I'll actually remember to do it this time. Nice. And since I killed him with Great Weapon Master, I get another attack. It's a bonus action.
Alrighty.
Alright.
Barbarian Part 2.
Yeah. Ooh. Breath weapon?
Yes.
Do you know if was it a cone 15 or something?
It was. We probably should update him, but let's do that now, actually. So, for those of you who may not know, Fizbins is out. It's got a different take on the breath weapon, which I think is a little more advantageous, especially at this level. So, this will apply to Kazgath as well, but the damage slips a little. So, the breath weapon... What level are you guys? 9?
9's what I've got.
Alright, does 2d10 damage. But can be one of your attacks. Instead of taking your entire action.
Oh, interesting.
And you can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. Regaining all uses on a long rest.
Cool.
So damage dipped a little, but not as much of an action penalty and more uses.
Right. So that's updated. He's gonna target these 3 guys right here. They all succeeded.
That's alright, they'll take half.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. And then he will attack this guy. Nice. And that's it for Zeno.
Alright.
All right, these regular Megan are wearing metal armor.
They are. Well, the Deimos ones are, anyway.
Yes. Okay. Then the little step over here. Attack this guy with a heat metal spell and try to set his either his breastplate or maybe his pauldrons are metal. We'll try to heat those with my heat metal
Okay.
spell.
Nice.
Let's try that. Let's go for the helm. Yeah, his helm is getting hot.
Okay.
Did he saved?
He did save.
Does he take half damage? It doesn't look like it.
He does not.
Nope. Great. That was action. It's been so long, I forgot all the things. be.
Okay. Deimos Megan, number 1, doing a multi-attack with his greatsword. Mrs. Zeno. Mrs. Zeno, Deimos Megan 2 steps forward to do something very similar. That is a crit. Deimos Megan 3. Going for Seeger. Wither's up.
All right. I think we're gonna move out to here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use the staff that Jerry gave me last time to cast a lightning bolt.
Nice. Up through that row of Deimos Megan there? Yeah.
That's it.
Alright, we got a mix of saves. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds, for doing all that math for us. And... Alright, you hear huge, thundering fists hammering against the steel door in front of you. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Something is trying very hard to get out. Karen.
Yeah, I'm actually going to take a cue from Wither, I think. That lightning spell that I got from eating the fruit hasn't, like, expired, has it?
Not until you use it.
Okay, then I will get over here kind of on his, like, rear quarter, and I will let loose that lightning bolt that I've got through this row
Okay.
of all of them. I don't have a button for that, so... I don't think anyway, yeah.
Yeah, good point. Let's pull that up. What chapter? That was chapter 6.
Yeah, it was right before we found the city.
Oh no, it would have been chapter 7 in this book. Boy, Fancy Grounds numbers them. Alright, and... Yep, Frozen Grove. Charm of Lightning Bolts. Okay, so it's a spell save DC 15. So let me do those. Let's see here. Make them all save. I don't know if I can. We'll just do one of them. Dexterity save. That's a fail. So please roll 8d6.
I think my only option is to do that one at a time, so here we go.
Nope. If
There you
you
go.
click and hold and then right click, it'll multiply the number of dice.
I don't
Hush,
have that option
baby,
because I just have a
hush.
touch pad.
Oh man.
D6, please.
Oh, they're D6s?
Yes.
Oh, eight of them. Okay.
Counting 28.
Yep.
26. Ignore that 2 at the very top because that's a D8.
Nope, 28.
13. Oh, okay. Yep.
Okay, so to each of the Galvin Megan, 28 damage. They get zapped. Oh no, they're immune to lightning damage. Oops.
No.
Alright, they electrify, bolts passing to and fro, but seem completely unharmed.
Oh, shenanigans. Alrighty, that is my turn.
At least one of them's gotta be ticklish, right? No.
Not that you can tell. Let's see. Villian is going to step forward to here. Is going to pull off a... Oh, no, wait. She doesn't have to step forward. Chill Touch. Cantrip. Against Galvus Megan 1. For some damage. Koskath.
Okay. Like to attempt to use the breath weapon deal.
Okay.
Let's see. So, do I use the drawing tool to draw that triangle? Like, I never understood how to do this.
So you do pointers and draw cone.
Election.
Right click, then it's the arrow. You click pointers and you can click draw cone and you can drag out a cone.
Well, unfortunately, I somehow got rid of my entire battleground image here.
Okay. Well, it looks like you can hit all but the last guy with a 15-foot cone, which I think is what you have.
Okay,
And I will share that back to you as well.
thank you.
But yeah, that cone will hit everyone but Galvus Megan 1, if that's what you want to do.
That is what I want to do. Okay, thank you. I try to get all smart and stuff and just ruin everything. Okay. Okay, cast. Okay, looks like they all saved, I guess.
So they'll take half. Well, no, we got
Okay.
some fails.
Oh,
So yeah, just throw that damage. You still haven't targeted. You do. Yep. So it will handle that automatically.
okay, awesome. And so I just use that as one of my 2 attacks now?
Yes.
Excellent.
Let's see, that's gone. Come on. Go.
A short sword on this guy. All right, my turn is complete.
Okay. Galvin Megan 1. Going to step forward. Swing for Tillman. 2 shocking touch attacks. Both hit. Galvin Megan 2 is going for Kozgeth. One hit, one miss. Megan 3. Well, let's do one of each. 1 shocking touch for Tillman. 1 shocking touch for Sigurd. Both missed. Sigurd's up.
All right. Do the murder thing. Act recklessly, because is there any other way? Alright. Adding 10 for the Great Weapon Master. Alright. Bonus action. Actually, I got a second attack and a bonus action. So we're just gonna Great Weapon Master all day long. Alright. Oops. Nice. Oh, I didn't add the 10 to that.
Okay. So Galvin Megan 3 needs 10 more. Still in the red.
What's going on with the door here? Is it still banging?
Yes,
Does it swing outward?
it does.
I'm going to run up and put my back against it.
Okay.
Then it takes opportunity from Megan 3. No. Also reckless attack.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm concentrating on.
Is this the ability maybe because you used to have that axe?
Oh, maybe. It might still be on there. I don't know. Alright.
Okay,
Then
another
we'll
one down.
step on this guy's body. There you go.
Okay.
Guy's not... I guess it would make more sense to come over here. Yeah. There you go.
Alright, someone up.
Tillman's up.
Alright. Gonna cast Word of Radiance. I hit both of these guys with his Magic Radiant Light. And let's see. Zoom light hurt. You cast Healing Word. I've forgotten all the things.
Whether you're up.
Okay. We're gonna try some fire this time.
Roasty toasty. Okay. Pounding against the door continues, but the door does not budge.
Okay. Alrighty, I am going to get the short bow out and ready. And take steady aim at number 2 right here in front of me.
Okay.
And oop, there we go. And then is number 3 within 30 feet of 2?
Yes.
Okay. We will drop a Whales from the Grave on him. 1 second. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay. Going to cantrip this guy and miss. Cosgeth?
Okay. Okay, and I hit him again. Awesome. All right, my turn's over.
All right, Megan 1. Going to step forward and shocking touch Valian. Megan 2 is dead. Megan 3. Do one each again. Sigger.
Alright, Sigur's about to do a Sigger thing. This door,
Yes.
you think it opens to the left or to the right?
It opens
Up or down, basically.
up. The hinge is
Okay.
up.
So, if it opens, it's going to come this way?
Yeah, it would open like this.
Got it. Alright, so Sigurd's going to take this guy. He's going to slam him to the wall and take his place.
Okay.
So just spin him around against the wall.
Okay, strength check.
Maybe some athletics here.
Sure, we got a 16. Should be checking at advantage.
The button just in case. Wow. Not today.
Okay, but you do move him to here.
Okay. And try again for second attack.
Sure.
Yeah, about that. Did that roll?
You did not. Okay. So that you wanted to be where he was?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice. Billman's up.
All right, the magic isn't working, so bring the hammer. Yeah, we
Nice.
did.
It's hammer time, baby.
Do it. All right. I'll save all my except the bonus action. No, it's Wither's turn.
What you got for us, Wither?
I guess we'll go. I see bad things happening to Megan 3. So we'll go after number 1 here.
Okay. Okay. Additional hammering at the door. It does not budge.
Same thing again. Steady aim on number 3. Down and
There's a lot of dice.
I'll use my tokens of the departed, create a token from his death.
Okay.
Do it right next to the other 2 that I already had. And that's my turn.
Okay, let's see. Villian is going to do a Vampiric Touch. Ah, she missed. I think we should get that.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's just do this random. Got 5 targets laying around here. We're going to attack Zeno and Villian. Sigurd.
Alright. Let's do some murdery stuff. Alright.
Critical.
Finishing.
Who has a brutal critical enabled? I'm gonna click again, it probably won't hurt anything.
Wow. Vanishes in a puff of magical smoke and dust.
And that's it. Zeno. I think he's gonna prepare an attack.
Okay.
Stand right here and say, get ready.
Right. Roman is going to use one of his charges of his Charlatan Ring of the Ram
Okay.
to break down the door.
Nice.
Alternatively, you can expend 1 to 3 of the ring's charges as an action to break an object you can see within 60 feet. The ring makes a strength check with a +5 bonus.
Okay.
So I'll just click +5 in strength, I guess.
Yeah.
That's gonna add my +2, my strength. Is that?
That's okay.
So I'll just roll a 20 with the +5 here. Let's do that. I'll roll my strength.
Nice.
It stacks on my strength.
Either way.
Does it?
Okay.
Okay. With a thundering crash, assuming you've stepped up here close to the door to do that.
Yeah, it's a spectral ram's head, so I can do it from 60 feet away.
Oh, okay. Maybe there to get an angle on it. The door shatters as though glass and metal shards go everywhere. Behind you see a gigantic blue-skinned frog monster murderously, eagerly joining the fray.
It's blinded from metal shards, right? Right?
It has
Right.
metal shards all stabbing in it, but it seems relatively unfazed.
Someone's gonna say, "I think I need a second weapon," and he'll cast spectral. What's it called? Spiritual weapon
Okay.
for his bonus action.
Place that where you'd like.
Can I attack with that on the first go?
You can, yes.
Can I move it through the door?
Sure.
That's wonderful. Something did not go right. I attacked. I'm assuming a 22 hits. Maybe?
Yes, a 22 hits.
Oh no, so that's a plus. That's me.
Wither, what would you like to do about this tasty blue salad?
I think I'm just going to ready an attack for the moment being.
Okay. It bursts through the doorway, striking out hungrily. It makes 2 bites, one bite and 2 claws. And you can see the wounds from the shattered door closing up before your eyes, pushing metal fragments onto the ground. Zeno swings, finds purchase with his prepared battle axe attack, doing some damage to the slot. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna bite Toman and claw Zeno twice. Yes. Claw. Damage. And the claws appear to be venomous, although Zeno saves. Second claw also hits. some damage. Mr. Rogues.
Can I go ahead and fire off my prepared attack now that I see how nasty this thing is?
You can, yes, sir.
Wow. Okay. It's saved. All right, that's that.
Okay, still using steady aim. Gonna see what some arrows to the neck do to this thing.
Ooh. Right in the eye.
Oh,
Does tremendous damage, but the creature is so powerful it's hardly phased.
okay, that is my turn.
Let's see. Lillian is going to move behind everyone here, and we're going to attempt a Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's saved. Cosgath.
Okay. I would like to use this ability I've never used before called Thunderous Smite. It looks like this might be a little complicated, so please bear with me.
Sure.
Okay, so from what I understand, I turn on the effect as a bonus action, and then the first melee hit I get while the spell is active does an additional 2d6 thunder damage and pushes the target 10 feet away and knocks it prone.
Unless it makes a strength save, yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Critical hit. Okay, so here's where I get confused. Do I roll the damage for my melee attack and then the Thunderous Smite?
Is there a buff you can add to yourself from the Thunderous Smite, which will give you the 2d6 damage? Yes. So, apply that effect to yourself and then roll your weapon damage normally, and it should double because of the critical hit.
Okay.
Okay. 23 damage.
Okay, and then did it save against the knockback effect?
We haven't
Yeah,
tried
so-
that yet, so go ahead and drag and drop that on him as well.
Okay.
Well, here, let's do the save first.
Oh,
I'll do it.
sorry.
It's alright. He did save, so he's
Okay.
not prone. Okay,
All right, that's all I can do.
back to the top for Sigurd.
All right. Zigger and Zeno are going to attack at the same time. Like they've been fighting together for a while. All right. Okay. Let's minimize.
Hot dice tonight.
Yeah. Are those D8s?
They are.
Those are supposed to be D12s, Bob.
Well, you got two D12s in there. You've got a base D12 plus 3D8 plus 1D12 plus 8.
I have no idea what's going on there.
I don't either.
We should look at that. I think Brutal Critical hard code the dice instead of doing an appropriate effect.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Oh, I didn't do plus 10 for last time.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that this time. And this time when I rolled, I forgot to do the Great Weapon Master. So there you go. That does it.
Okay.
Hey, you know what? Zeno's still gonna attack. And then Sigurd, since he reduced at 0, is gonna take his Great Weapon Master.
Pieces
Okay.
of
There you go.
Slots no longer regenerate once dead.
They regenerate.
Yes, he was healing before your very eyes.
I haven't like fought many of these guys, but they're always like pretty nasty.
That's pretty cool.
There's like several different types, right? I don't know.
All right. So inside you can see several workbenches and a circular staircase.
I'll check the workbenches along this bottom portion of the room. Anything interesting?
These are for the scribing and recording of star charts. There are a great many books on the topic as well.
Oh. I'm sure Villian will be very interested by this wall.
It's our poem/clue list include anything related to celestial or stars? It's been a while since I've read that.
I mean, I know we're in the observatory. That's all we got at this point.
It's on the north wall. You can call it a wall. It's a circle.
Yeah, so these are, like I said, mostly materials for creating and updating star charts, as well as the product of that work. Heading upstairs.
Yep, I'll take a peek.
Same.
I'll follow them up.
A large telescope dominates a 30-foot diameter circular chamber at the top of this tower. Gazing into the telescope's eyepiece is a hulking frog-like biped in wizard's robes that pays you no mind as it mumbles to itself. Adamantium shields cover the observatory's windows, and a large chunk of stone from another building has crashed through the roof and embedded itself in the floor like a jagged stone knife. This intruding fragment bears a strange inscription on one side. Piece of art as well. Somewhere.
I'll stealth up.
What's going on?
Looking for that. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, yeah. So he's fiddling with the telescope, mumbling to himself in a language you don't understand.
Seems par for the course around here. Kind of scooch my way around the edge of the wall. Kind of trying to stay in his blind spot. Make
Okay.
some room for and wait for other folks to get up here. And see how this goes down.
You said there's a stone with an inscription?
Yes, that big blue rock jutting through the wall there.
Sigurd is going to nudge Wither with his elbow way too hard and point at the rock. What's it say, Wither?
That's a good question. You want me to burn a spell for it?
Can you just read it? I have no idea.
You'll have to approach to clear it off, but it seems to be written in that similar script as everything else in this town.
Let's check it out.
Okay. The passage reads, "Third, a burnt palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret about yourself for all to hear."
I'll add it to the notes.
The creature gazes at you across the room, baring fangs and hissing slightly.
I'll just go ahead and walk back down the stairs.
Nope. I'll hiss back.
It positions itself between you and the telescope, sort of guarding it carefully.
Where are the windows in this room?
There are great shields, adamantine shields, like the shells of an insect that can be slid around to create holes in the ceiling.
So they're high and unreachable.
No, I mean they're along the floor.
Okay. I wanted to inspect those windows to see how possible it would be to use them as raw materials for a fabricate spell to craft an adamantium shield.
Yeah, that would be very feasible. They seem to be in
And-
excellent condition.
Sigurd is going to look at the windows and see what Toma's doing, and he knows exactly what he's thinking. Will this creature fit through a window?
Yeah, so someone's going to try to remove one of the Windows shields.
Yeah, Sigurd's going to nod at him knowingly. I like how you think.
We need to roll for window removal.
How does the fabricate work? Do you have to remove the window?
I don't really have to. The examples say that I can convert raw materials into products of the same material. Like I can fabricate
Yeah.
a wooden from a clump of trees, or rope from hemp, or
It would
clothes.
probably be pretty difficult.
hmm Yeah, so I was thinking of combining that with my what is it? I actually don't have a spell for it. It's his what is it called? He communes with his his channel divinity. It's Artisan's Blessing. Allows him to craft a non-magical item.
Yeah, so I think you might be better served to attempt that without figuring out how to disassemble those adamantine panes, because they're relatively gigantic and crafted with solid materials to support their weight.
Can we slide one open while we're looking at it to open the window?
You can. They grind slowly, but they can be moved by hand.
Let's do that.
All right. The creature glazes its eyes and stares directly into Sigur's soul. You hear a voice in your mind say, "What do you want?"
Is only Sigurd hearing that?
Only Sigurd is hearing that.
What are you looking at?
He turns his head sharply to the right, farther than his neck should really reasonably be able to bend.
Ugh.
You are not a wizard.
You didn't answer the question.
I look at you, Snow Child. Have you
No,
come
child.
to make the city fly?
Yes, we have.
The
I'm gonna
one
yell
you
down
are
to
with is
Bellian.
infected. She will betray you.
Infected with what?
He shrugs. Everyone can see him shrug as Sigurd says, infected with what?
I need an adult. Hey, Garen.
Yes.
I think this thing is talking to me in my head.
And
It says that Velian will betray us. She's infected with something.
okay. That's interesting. Can you tell if he's being honest or not?
I mean, I could threaten him.
What? He's not. It seems unnecessary. I think all he cares about is his telescope.
I'm gonna answer back to him.
What is your answer?
I'm going to say, yeah, let's try to get a read on him. I don't believe you. Prove it, or your telescope's going out the window.
Yeah,
Some intimidation.
Sure.
Yeah, about that.
He stands as large as possible, gazing you down.
I'll do the same thing.
I do not fear you. You must
We-
help me.
Help you do what?
You must get above the ice so I can see the stars and return home.
I'll relay that back to Garrett.
Huh.
I think he's crazy. He's definitely crazy.
Not any crazier than you.
Well,
But yeah, if all he cares about is going home and being able to see the stars. I mean, who knows how long he's been trapped in this ice?
You must
I'm-
complete the rite. Enter the spire. Retrieve the staff.
See if you can tell us what we need to do to get this city going.
I'll relay back everything you just said. Complete some rite. Get entrance to the tower. Get a staff.
Okay. Let's see if you can tell him everything we've done so far and see if you can tell us what's left to do to finish entering the spider. Oh.
Yep. I relay all the towers we've been to. Do you know anything about the rite itself?
He does, and he is able to explain to you the steps as he understands them.
All right.
So these are the steps that he relays.
Oh, hey.
And he explains that if you use the staff upon the obelisk, all will be set right.
Something about that last bit looks tricky.
Yeah, a couple things here. What poison does this mean? Do you know that?
He does not know. It's something that only the wizards do.
Hmm. All right.
Well, if we've got all the steps, we likely don't need to go to any of the other towers. We can just...
Well, except that we need this poison.
Yeah.
And we need the nether oak. We don't have one of those, I don't think.
Ooh,
Oh, we have the dome and the grove.
yes. See if, ask him what those trees are that are out in that one, like, orchard part of the city. Ask him if those are nether oaks.
He says that the nether oak lives there.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, we just need to figure out where to get the poison, and then we'll have, I think, everything we need. We can make some ashes from that thing we just killed downstairs.
Sure. All right. Anything else up here? Are we chucking anyone out the window?
Is he gonna let me hang out for 10 minutes while I try to make a shield?
He
He's probably been
is.
timid.
Yeah. All he really cares is that no one messes with the telescope.
All good. I won't touch it.
I put that right in a public note.
And I will burn a 4th level spell and see what I get back for it.
What do you mean?
To try to craft the Adamantium Shield.
Let's take a look. So this is your forge domain thing?
So forge the main thing plus the fabricate, be able to like transform raw materials into something else.
Be right back.
Okay, and you were wanting to make a shield?
I think so. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
it says you can craft those higher kinds of like weapons, armor, if you have proficiency with those artisan's tools, which I would as a forge.
I have the stats for an Adamantium Shield.
I don't know if that's actually going to give me more AC or what that does, but it seemed like a good idea.
Okay, I'll get that worked up for you. What do you guys want to do in the meantime?
Hey, we're done here. I think we go to that grove and get a stick.
Seems reasonable.
Not letting me type. Okay, one Adamantine Shield coming into Toman's inventory.
Anyone recall what these map markers are? The B and the H? We asked someone, I thought.
Yeah, the H is the House of the Arcane. The B is the Bazaar of the Bazaar. So how are we going to get to the grove? Do you want to follow the edge?
Probably the best bet.
Okay, so you make your way around this way. Pass a well, plunging into the icy darkness. Come around one of the towers. This has silver light flickering from a high window. You discern this is the Tower of Divination. And assuming that doesn't pique your interest, you wind up at a canopy of golden leaves, crowning trees inside a sunken basin. Trees grow in stark contrast to their bleak surroundings, their branches swaying, even though the air is deathly still.
That's weird and creepy. Are these all oak trees?
They are, but in the heart of the field is a gigantic oak tree.
Yeah, I would go to that one.
The trunk of this guy is probably 15 feet across. It looks like a gnarly old tree.
What do you think classifies as a wand? I guess Wither or Velian.
Yeah, I would think I would know. I can make like an Arcana check or something too to find the right branch.
Yeah, so a branch of wood absolutely would classify as long as it was, the right shape and thickness.
I will help out with my woodcarver's tools and my proficiency to whittle it over that one.
And there's probably sticks that just fell on the ground, right?
There are not. It's actually relatively clean.
Alright, I'm climbing.
Alright, are you trying to do so stealthily?
No. I don't know why I would do that. Doesn't make any sense.
Why would anyone do that?
Yeah. People who use stealth are afraid of things.
Very fair.
That is patently false.
How much trouble can Arboretum get us into?
Alright, Sigurd is climbing the big tree in the middle. Guys, position yourselves wherever you would like to be.
I'm not sure I can move myself.
I missed the map. Can you reshare that?
Of course.
Here.
Thank you.
This lovely map is available for sale on the DM's Guild right now. If you need such a thing.
You made this one?
Yeah. Yeah, they just didn't include very many area maps in this place.
Yeah.
Which seems short-sighted for go check out this city.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna stand back from the safe distance and watch Sigurd. Secretly hoping that he falls.
Oh, thanks a lot.
He's playing into the rivalry that we've had all season.
How kind of big is this space? Is this like 100 yards round, 50, bigger or smaller?
Yeah. It's, 210 feet across.
Okay.
Give or take. Nice.
Okay. Sigurd goes climbing up the tree, and a wooden hand from one of the limbs grasps him about the waist. Eyes, nose, and a mouth appear from the bark, and the thing looks at you. What? Sigurd, do you have a response?
I think he just stepped away.
Oh. Away he has stepped.
Sigurd says, "Leave me alone."
Ha! Nice.
No, that's pretty good.
Now you've
Figure
already,
says no such thing.
you've already got inspiration, so I can't help you.
I ready my sneak attack on Sigurd for that pun.
Nice.
Tillman, you look even smaller from up here somehow.
Oh, shut it. You got your hands full, or the tree's got its hands full of you.
Oh, does it?
Yes, it is a treant of immense size. It slowly awakens as you are climbing it, grabs you about the waist.
All right. Do its fingers look approximately wand size?
They do.
Well, there we go. We're going to try and break one off.
Talk to it.
Why would I talk to it? I'm just going to say, I need this, and try and yank it off.
Okay, give us a strength check. Okay, the finger breaks easily at the knuckle, leaving you a nice length of wood. The creature looks somewhat shocked and somewhat amused and says, "What for?"
The ritual?
A vile ritual?
It's not really my department. I don't know. I think we're going to make this city fly. When was the last time you saw the sun?
Give me a charisma check with advantage. Persuasion?
Persuasion. I got a +1.
You are so small, it says with a voice that shakes the trees around. How can you do this?
I know a guy.
Four of the smaller trees start to move as well.
Oh shit.
You are not evil enough for one of my wands. Leave it and go.
This whole grove looks awful dry. My buddy over there likes to play with fire. Do you want to see evil?
I'll conjure up some fire in my hand.
He sets you down. Go! Take your twig and go! He's angry at the sight of the fire.
Sigurd is going to run faster than you've ever seen him move before.
Okay.
Run towards the guy with fire.
Everybody good with that?
Yep.
Nicely done, Sigurd. Look at you. You can't avoid combat. Who knew?
I'm going to look over at Wither. Light him up.
Fireball and run.
Fireball and run.
Fireball run. Different thing.
Just a quick check to make sure you're serious about that.
Do it.
Is that a yes?
Oh, I'm good. No actual fireball.
Oh, okay.
It would be hilarious, but I want to save my spell slot.
I thought you might.
So much heal now too. Oh, is that my job?
It's almost as big a letdown as the guy not getting squished by the door earlier.
Chunked out of the observatory window.
I don't know. He had like 129 hit points or something. So
Oh, that
the salad.
the battle toad.
Yep. Okay. Where to?
Well, we still need a poison, right?
Yeah. I think we need to find this 8th tower, whichever it is, right? Like if we knew, it would probably be there, right? Like where you would, wherever you would get this information.
Sure, we could try. Hold on.
I thought we counted these out.
Like, I feel like maybe this is a tower we haven't been in. I know it looks more like a castle, but it's got like some tower spots that might be worth checking out.
Oh, we've actually already been to 8. 8 was, give me a second. We had this partial clue. It was right here. And it said, stand firm in thy circle of death and consume ... Did we get any poison there?
You did not.
Does anyone recall anything about that tower?
That is the Tower of Transmutation.
I mean, like, what do we do there? Anyone? I have no idea. I can't recall.
Forge or the anvil?
No, there was the metal woman lying on the floor. And the bag of beans.
Oh, do we have the beans? They did nothing? Someone ate a bean, right?
Wither ate a bean. Didn't do anything to it.
I mean, that could be it. I don't know what else it could be. Do we just want to give this a try?
What happened when you ate more than a couple of purple pears? Was that poison or was that just like a negative magic effect?
It did poison you.
There we go.
If you ate 2, you were good. If you ate the 3rd one, you got poisoned, I think. I have
Did we
9.
save any of those?
I'm going to make beer out of them until we figured out they were poison.
Did we save any?
I thought we took some with us or something. Like we should have
Yeah.
enough to eat and get sick.
Toman did. He was going to make meat out of them.
Yeah, I have 9 purple pears in my inventory. I was going to make meat out of them until we figured out they were a little bit dangerous. Purple haze, I think we had already named it.
So yeah, that's 2 things to try.
Try that.
So do we want to try this ritual out?
Tell another to share a secret with you.
My guess it was in this like Hall of Mages or whatever when he described it.
We've been to the center of this thing yet?
Yes.
We have. That was like the generator thing, and it was protected by a force field or something. My vote's to check this out next, unless anyone has a better idea.
Yeah, I think we've got. Yeah, I
This
think
was
we've
like
got everything we need for the ritual.
We have ice.
because it was a trial for mages, and this was like the, I don't know, the Netherese Hogwarts or something. That's why it's an H.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the impression that I got.
All right, we need to make a ice run and grab a block of ice to quench the flame.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't think the Codicil can like conjure ice. We'll check.
Belly can.
Oh, okay. Cool. Just fun at party. Bring someone to get warm.
Okay, so we're heading that direction?
I think so.
That's my vote.
Yeah.
All right. This building that you're passing underneath appears to be a great library. Bellian makes a note saying, "Oh, we're coming back to this."
Wither, light it up.
Kind of like casually toss a firebolt in there as we walk by.
I think the doors are closed.
Fahrenheit 451, Leathery style.
Yeah, it looks like you'd have to go inside if you wanted to light the library on fire.
All right, we'll keep walking then.
Digger will take a mental note. We're definitely coming back here.
All right, this is the Tower of Conjuration. It's engraved with interlocking circles of stone with yellow light spilling from its topmost window. Faint sound of brooms brushing on stonework. But before all that, you arrive at the House of the Arcane. There are 8 tusk-like towers embedded in the walls of this monumental building, their spires arching over its shattered roof. It can be easily entered through any of the gaping holes in its outer walls.
Follow me.
All right, as you enter, you eventually come to a ruined auditorium. Benches glistening with frost are arrayed in broken rows facing a raised lectern. A bejeweled goblet rests on the lectern. Steam rises from the goblet's contents and dissipates in the cold air.
Are there any circles? Anything that looks ritual?
No.
And what was up front? You said was it a lectern?
Yes, there's a lectern. It is behind the lectern are 8 stained glass windows.
What do you think, Kazga? Toman, anyone?
Someone do a medicine check on the contents of the goblet.
Certainly. All right. So, as you examine the goblet itself, it's embedded with 8 colored crystals around the rim. The liquid inside looks and tastes like hot water. There's a powerful aura of divination magic that's immediately obvious as soon as you pick it up, and it indicates to you the liquid is carrying auras of all 8 schools of magic.
I say we draw straws to see who has to drink it.
Oh, it's gonna make beer out of it. The occult mojo. Something
I mean, I'll drink it.
Gonna drink the hot water.
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna drink it.
Okay. You are filled with transmutation magic, giving you the ability to cast the prestidigitation cantrip as an action at will.
Sweet.
As soon as you lower the goblet from your lips, it fills with hot water once again.
Should we all try?
I'm definitely not drinking that.
Yeah, someone give it this.
Anybody?
Yeah,
I'll give it a try.
really look at Wither and make sure he's not going to die, and then he'll take a drink of the cup.
Okay, somebody else said as well.
I did. Yeah, Garand will drink from it.
All right. Toman receives the charm of the Illusionist. You're able to cast the minor illusion cantrip as an action at
Cool. Okay.
And you gain the charm of the Abjurer. You are able to cast the Blade Ward cantrip as an action.
Any idea what to do here, Villian?
She has been studying the windows for some time. She says, these are spells. That's Blade Ward. That one, Mage Hand. This one, Minor Illusion. Prestidigitation. Interesting.
I like take this new sensation for a ride, and, like point in a direction where no one else is standing, and like give it a cast. What happens with Blade Ward?
Blade Ward creates a shield around you that deflects incoming blades.
Ah, okay. Handy.
Sometimes.
She offers to take the goblet from whomever is currently holding it. I guess Durant.
Yeah, I'll pass it to her.
And she stuffs it in her backpack.
Was there liquid in that?
There was.
All right.
Nothing else to do here.
Yeah. Maybe we should go back to the library. Get some answers, some questions. If only I knew how to read.
If you only had a brain.
Go back to the library.
Yeah, seems as good a spot as any.
You stand before a colossal building with many lofty turrets in a state of disrepair, the ground below littered with their rubble. As you head inside, you see a bespectacled, jackal-headed humanoid pacing into view carrying a bundle of scrolls. An eyeless, white, 5-foot-tall penguin in a leather harness shuffles behind it, dragging a small cart laden with books. The jackal-headed figure lets out a joyful gasp when it sees the characters and says, "Ah, you must be the librarians! Scrivensky has need of your assistance." Penguin shifts uneasily as the master speaks.
We're not.
I'm going to do a history check to see if I know what Rhythm Sky is.
Penguin. You don't recognize the name.
Does it not have eyes? What's going on here?
You don't see any eyes.
That's super creepy. This is a librarian here. Push Wither forward.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes, thank you. Kingsport here has been carrying Scrivensky's findings.
So we're in the library.
Yes.
I'm gonna wander off to a corner where there's some, flammable material, and I'm gonna sneeze, but sneeze like a fireball out onto the shelf of books.
Oh, God.
Okay, you're going to fireball a shelf of books.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like a sneeze.
Okay, give me a skill check. I'll let you choose performance, deception of some kind, whatever you think you want to use to disguise this spell.
Okay. Let's see. I guess we'll just go with performance. Why not?
Okay.
Worst
Jackal
performance you've ever seen.
and Velian both scream at the same time, "No!" And she runs forward, casting cold spells, trying to douse the fire. The jackal-headed creature heads forward as well. in the confusion, the penguin stuffs a scrap of leather in Kosgeth's hand.
Does it say anything on it? Is it a message of some kind?
It is. Let me got it for you. At least I thought I had it for you. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, yeah, of course we'll help you, little penguin. And in case the other members of the party didn't see that, then the scrap of leather that he handed me just said, "Help me."
Why?
Touching the penguin.
The penguin gestures with its beak at the back of the jackal-headed creature.
It was something like it was carrying scrolls or something.
Yes. There's your jackal-headed creature. Yeah, it's tied to a sled on which are a number of scrolls and books.
Ah, I will untie the sled, kick it aside.
Okay. The Arcanoloth and the Necromancer appear to have gotten the fire contained to where it will only destroy one wall worth of books, probably several hundred. It's crackling away happily.
I'm gonna say, man, I feel like I'm getting a cold. I'm gonna need to rest sometime soon here. See if I can sleep this off. I'll look at Sigurd and smile.
Big wink.
Bellian turns, glaring at you. Her eyes seem much closer together than they were previously as she stares at you through narrow slits. You just want the power for yourself!
I'd like to make an insight check. No one seems on the up and up at the moment. I have no idea what's going on all of a sudden. I also cannot seem to find my character sheet. It's correction, everything's fine. Like, what power are you talking about?
Bellian almost seems to be frothing at the mouth.
Can I make an insight check with her?
Sure.
You haven't contracted rabies, have you?
She seems very nearly feral. Her words are slurring a bit.
And you said her eyes came closer together? Like, not
Yes.
squinting, but like moving to the middle of her head.
They appear to be much closer together than you thought they were last time you saw her. Or I should say her eye and her eye patch.
Guys, I think we're seeing a transformation here.
It's certainly odd. Yes, I agree.
All right. She's seething and angry, and the Arcanoloth is glancing from one set of people to the other, not quite sure what's going to happen next. That is where we will adjourn it for this evening. The library is still burning. Bellian about to lose her mind, and a penguin passing secret notes to people.
Only in D&D, folks.